Welcome. Today we have something a little different. These are sentences strung together as narrative, but they have nothing to do with each other. This is from a little book called Knob. So here we go. Death is hard. Candy. Most animals eat the placenta. She lost 30 pounds on a diet of tendons and ligaments. God damn you is not a suggestion. The hydrogen bomb is difficult to conceal in pastry. If you can't get rid of the tapeworm, at least try to work with him. There is no such thing as a good tongue lashing. The sickness unto death is fairly obvious. The smog over Los Angeles is, in fact, a blessing from God. Decaffeinated tea is a poor substitute for liquid nitrogen. Murder on trains is to be expected. When preparing ape, discard the feet and hands. The virus has many secrets but tells no lies. The Lord may be my shepherd, but I still want a new computer. The waddling yellow parrot seemed distracted by the eclipse. After the high-speed train derailed, several bystanders were heard to mutter. Vanilla pudding goes with just about anything. 20 times a minute, 5 minutes go by. Those people are waving at the airplane. Hard yellow pimples and drool complete the package, and the epileptic boy was friendly but unreliable, and retired steelworkers fidget with bagels, and the time of death was determined to coincide with the moment of decapitation, and many years ago, biscuits were never frozen. It would be nice if I knew better. Loud cursing neither distracts nor agitates the venomous cobra. The brain is inherently moist. After losing several games, the hockey team abandoned their glue sticks. Marooned, eating cherries. The tapeworm is not standard. The divine medium. Jesus was a C student. Cough drops prevent cough drops. I joined a gang of locusts but failed to stomach their ideas. A box inside a box is not a box. The triangles in my brain annoy the squares. In a distant galaxy there is no milk. Only milk powder. I can see over the next mountain because it is behind me. Never cross your eyes when approaching the speed of light. The blood made her teeth seem whiter. In the town of Scissors, there is no hair, no paper, only stones. Lick my yellow teeth. Oligarchy on toast. I am surrounded by skin. A candle cannot wax. The eye of the bass is upon you. Hurricane Catatonia left a wake of silence. The rat lives in the sewer by choice, begging the question of poverty. Picking peaches with one leg. Broken monkeys, more bananas. Crabs on my scabs. Swollen ankles for breakfast. Mules nodding in Tennessee. No matter how hard I chewed, the gum remained the same. Seraphim or succubi, eating apples in a coal mine. On becoming a grain of sand, I no longer saw the sky. A penny saved never says thank you. Strawberries and brim. I blew out the candle, then blew out my brains. I am lighting the candle. The mall in Rome, Georgia wasn't built in a day. Into the mail, Strom Thurmond fail. Perhaps one day when we stand in line for air, there will be less television. A hair lip can, in fact, reach Cuba. Candlesticks of gold lead to murder. I have yet to want to strike a child and kick a dog instead. Far out is best out. Amway products. My skin is alive with hair. The horny priest ravaged his bishopric. Bear not false teeth against thy neighbor. Crucified with Tourette's syndrome. In order to be unglued, first one must come unglued. Wow and Zowie have a cat, Ethelbert. Drew keeps his social skills in a brown paper bag. The bag is very small, as big as an apple. Unemployment rates are low, and that's okay, as long as there's room for me. My head belongs to many people. Most of them wear black and gray, except for the one in a coma who wears a thin white gown. It's a crazy world, said the psychiatrist, orbiting the earth in a yellow canoe. I use a tiny German torque wrench to tighten the screws in my glasses. I peeled a yield sign and ate the flesh hesitantly. If you feel my pain, why should I bother? Eating Vienna sausage with a cold sore. Blister pudding with salt. The Bobbsey twins are more interesting than Stephen Dedalus. A hard-boiled egg between bites of dry toast. A dizzying array of antiemetics. It really wasn't Guy Fawkes Day, was it? In Wisconsin, the act of having one's photo taken is viewed as tiresome. Few cars have glove boxes large enough to accommodate an adult sperm whale. My glasses are tinted, frosted, shatterproof, and scratch-resistant, but I still can't find them. In the land before time, watches were worn primarily as jewelry. If you can count the holes in your head, count yourself lucky. If you build a better mousetrap, the mice will complain. Within the confines of a major seizure disorder, froth and spittle seem quite ordinary. Snap! The sound of a breaking leg. A tissue is useless against slugs and cows' tongues. All I need to know I learned from the rattlesnake at the zoo. A pot of peas and a pot of whales are dissimilar. The flash camera exists briefly. The paper man is never safe. After the house fell in, I learned to read. After my watch stopped, I found a tick on my leg. If you lose a battle with cancer, what has cancer won? Vomiting on a severe burn makes things worse. It's disturbing when the cracks in the wall get smaller. Never swallow a woodpecker. Pesto sauce is not a cure for gonorrhea. Just between you and me, the laws of the universe are a bit harsh. God's man breasts make him seem like a woman. You can wipe your ass with iceberg lettuce. She kept her father's head in a hope chest. The frankness of the matter and the furor of the beans yielded better buns. The stiff hair felt at home in the black mole. It's useless to speculate on the origin of the unicycle. If pancakes are round, why don't they taste round? I put white paint on the wall. It's embarrassing to drown in an inch of water. My camel hair sweater is never thirsty. If I defecate on your head after I stab you 12 times, it could be that I don't like you. Never wash your face with red ants. If the mole weighs more than a pound, it's probably not a mole. The common housefly deserves better. Raw sewage and raw cabbage are dissimilar. People who talk in elevators are likely to kill you. Never whip the wrong baby. Paper mache, scrotum. Which is worse, parachute failure or paradigm shift? Wrinkled egg yolk. Driving under the influence of Persian rugs. The spermatic cord is not a toy. Helen Keller was curious. The spotted owl and spotted underwear are dissimilar. Grenade launchers are harmless. A bird in the hand is unsanitary. Starvation and diarrhea are not complementary. The oyster makes its own sauce. What if you were a pixel? Then what? Cat hair does not cure pink eye. Warm sockeye. After a deadly riot, tea is nice. The gadfly knew all about the wallflower. The gargling grizzly bear presents little danger. Self-similarity seems vaguely familiar. Once fried, green tomatoes are useful for eating. The party to end all parties will be a sad affair. According to the quadriplegic, the spineless man seemed a bit arrogant. Curly hairs in the sink may explain the yellowed toothbrush. To lessen the shock, genital warts is preferable to genital gristles. The neurosurgeon rarely said whoops, but when he did, it was with feeling. The part in her hair was played by the wind. In the country, urban legends are true. Incest is hard to swallow. I cannot tell you how relieved I was when told that the object in my rectum was indeed smaller than a bread box. Strangulated hernia with gravy, bad jobs, lightning greaser, enema repair, God killer. A license to kill is proof enough. I brush my teeth with tartar sauce. All my friends have a history of cold sores. People dehydrate me. Mass murder saves time. Hangnail with a paper cut and a side of fries. German picnic. Specific gravity of the potato salad clearly marked. The meek shall inherit the bottom of my shoe. A minor poet has many dead canaries. Diamonds hid in a bowl of milk. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they make possible the next war. At the first signs of yeast, the posse turned back. Politics, religion, crosswalks. The piss poor are shit out of luck. Don't take any wooden nipples. An ounce of honorable mention is worth a pound of manure. In hindsight, I miss my foreskin. The Protestant work ethic includes the productive cough. The terracotta sandwich exists. Beeswax is not a kind of mayonnaise. Jesus really liked the little children. Smelling vomit, I drove hurriedly past the bread factory. The cords in Ray's neck matched his pants. The woman delivered a pizza shaped like a baby. It's really about how far the train drags you. A grove of angry almond trees. Don't be Captain Kurt with me. Chicken soup for the crack whore. As long as the vassal ate, the vassal was not lean. Instead of Calgon, smash your penis between two bricks. The trick is to taste your tongue as you swallow it. The Literal Arts Journal published very little fiction. My delving license expired. Relying on the dead to bury the dead requires a plan B. I didn't actually spill my seed. The hair-lipped queer liked Maplethorpe on his pancakes. The coffee mug typically is wrinkled with yellow teeth. Weeble's wobble is sufficient. Many people crowd the sidewalk. I drive with one hand on the horn in case my dead brother should appear. Throwing out stacks of unread paper. There were blankets hanging in the elevator. There is a New York bagel shop in Birmingham. A razor is sharper than scissors and fits easily into your pocket. Men with thin lines stretching from their cheekbones to their ears work in banks. Being of the clan, I naturally lusted for my sister. Clan with a C. A trembling chihuahua cowered in the desk drawer. The paper towels seemed to disappear. Grandmother coughs weakly while clutching a tissue. The pitter-patter of rain frightens me. There is a spy who cuts meat at the grocery store who knows my name. The splinter in my heart pricks with each contraction. The hobbits at church prefer to sit in the aisles. More powdered sugar on that donut, please. Really small books have their place. The generic cough syrup came with a small plastic cup. "Pardon my French," said the prisoner. "Please, God, let the ketchup be red." The Heimlich maneuver requires practice. At the language games, John took the bronze in epithet hurling. It's the stranger's earwax that smells bad. Little boy laughing in Liechtenstein. Trading secrets at the flea market. At the funeral home, corpses are kept at room temperature. Diploma, paper, or plastic. Freckles of stale cat litter. The rich are better able to afford steel plates in their heads. I can't find my placement test. A strawberry blonde vomiting chocolate ice cream. The amputee's nub seemed angry. The accidental hanging requires a rope or its equivalent. The executioner rarely beat his wife. Subatomic beard particles. Drastic measures include the fecal ounce. The subtle appeal of mayonnaise and bacon. Never hesitate to inquire about murderous tendencies. Just because a rat's intestines look like spaghetti doesn't mean that it is. Driver. The pardon is given with a quiet smile. Just playing around. Just playing around, Todd impaled his sister. Grandfather coughs with hope. One big toe more attractive than the other. A zipper pecks noisily inside the hot dryer. Her neck hurts while clutching a load of clean clothes. Wearing leather shoes without socks. The blue t-shirt folded, lying on the chest of drawers. I don't have a camera, so I use my friends. During the siege of Stalingrad, many insults were exchanged. The field pea does not enhance playing surfaces. An encyclopedia of war contains many lies. I read the obituaries with pictures. The town riddled with flu, rattled with phlegm. The hopeful yellow of new earth moving equipment. Tiny numbers on extension cords and tampon sleeves. The boiled egg has met its fate. Driving without a license is feasible, even if you don't have one. Waiting to be fed, 3 cats hold their tails erect. The people of Poland laugh when told that their country has disappeared 3 times. My bowels is just like water, may be construed as a cry for help. Over time, the process of dying becomes monotonous. Okay, those are my silly sentences there, and I really enjoy writing them. So please hit the join button, like, and comment, and we will see you next time.